Unfortunately, yet another earthquake as survivors of the quake that jolted Turkey and Syria about 15 days ago, killing tens of thousands of people, dealt with more trauma and loss Tuesday after another deadly quake and aftershocks rocked that region. Greg Palkot with Fox News joins us live to talk more about that earthquake and what we know so far. Thank you so much, as always, for being here.
Hey, Josh. Yeah, we're just a couple days back from the quake zone. We're here back in London now, our Fox News bureau here. And yeah, more sad news to report from that region. Overnight, an earthquake registered at 6.4 on the Richter scale. That's a strong quake, was felt in the very hard-hit province of Hatay, where we spent a couple days looking at the devastation there. The experts say it was a quote-unquote shallow earthquake, about a mile or so below the Earth's surface, and that is not a good thing. And yes, we are getting casualty figures in. At least 6 people killed in this new quake, and at least 300 people injured. We heard from a group called Samaritan's Purse. That's a U.S.-based charity. They are running a field hospital in the city of Antakya, very, very hard hit by the original earthquakes, and not far from this latest quake. And they confirmed to us that they are receiving new casualties, new injured from this quake. And so a lot of people who have been staying outdoors are continuing to stay outdoors. As we reported all during our time there in the region, there are millions of people homeless. They are various items are in short supply, starting with food and water and medicines, electricity, etc. These new quakes couldn't come at a worse time for this region, Josh.
Yeah, and I know last time there were people who were trapped under the rubble there. Those rescues were underway. Do we know of any other rescues going on now relating to this earthquake?
I think we're just about at the end of the rescue period, Josh. Yes, we saw some miracle recoveries, rescues of folks in the rubble 2 days ago, but now it is well beyond that time because the weather is still, as we experienced it, quite cold and inhospitable on top of the horrendous devastation that's been heaped on these people. The death toll now is well over 45,000, and we have to remind our viewers, your viewers, it's not just Turkey, but northern Syria as well, and that was even slower to receive aid and help and recovery efforts from the international community. Syria, of course, has been in the middle of a civil war and strife for years, and the government's relation with the international community not the best, and that's not helping the people out there either, Josh.
And my understanding is this one, we know that the last one did hit Turkey and Syria, but this one was felt, I believe, in several different countries as well.
Yeah, exactly, Josh. Felt in Israel, Lebanon, Cyprus, people up in the big bustling city of Istanbul, Turkey's biggest city, felt the effects of this earthquake. So it was a big one. My guess is that, well, there was already a lot of wreckage. A lot of people were staying out of their homes, fearing something like this, which is called an aftershock, but it really seems like an earthquake on its own merits or demerits. So perhaps the death toll, the injury count is lower than one might expect for the scale of an earthquake, because people are already taking precautions amid the rubble. Josh.
All right, Greg Palkot with Fox News, as always.